The Leo and Danny show. I heard that Austin did something really infuriating this weekend. What were you doing at those garage sales, Austin? You were garage sailing for Pokemon cards?
Dude, he goes around trying to fucking stiff people, trying to steal, basically, because he doesn't tell them what these cards are really worth. He's just like, oh, yeah.
It's a little scummy.
Who are you, Rick?
You know what he said to me?
Dude, but you're giving him too much credit, Leo. You think he actually knows what the hell the value is of these cards?
Tell me this isn't such a like a 18, 19-year-old kid thing to say. He's like, yeah, man, and then me and Dylan, we're gonna move out when I sell all the Pokemon cards. We're moving out.
It'll take me like 8 months to where I could. Okay, so I'll just explain the story. So I go to garage
Austin,
sales.
can I just say this first? I don't care what the story is. Remember me telling my dad about Clout Kid Craig or whatever his fucking name was, the skateboard of the TikTok stars?
Yeah.
Better investment than what you did this weekend.
I don't think so. I think I've made more money than you this weekend than you did.
We'll see.
No, you haven't made any money yet.
Well,
you bought cards that you and your stoned mind think are valuable, and you have not resold them at market.
Can we call?
You've lost money this weekend.
Is there anywhere we can
get that
call?
clear?
Can we fucking call
I've
somebody?
bought and sold cards many times. I know what they're worth. I'm not dumb.
Can we call some place that'll answer that we can ask questions about right now?
I would rather, speaking of garage sales, go into a garage and let a car run than do that.
No, but you have to play Austin, and I have to play Dylan, his brother.
Oh, we're role playing.
My brother's name is Derek.
I thought you meant call A1 Comics and actually get these cards appraised.
I mean, it would be great if we had a third guy. No, I actually mean call somebody, but then you're gonna pretend to be Austin. I'm gonna pretend to be Dylan.
That sounds like hard to pull off.
No, you can pull it off, dude. You can pull off a stone guy, easy.
Austin, how much money do you think you made this weekend? I heard him say, and I should walk over there and punch you in the face for this.
8,000 or something
No,
like that.
didn't you say 70,000?
It's like $20,000 to maybe $50,000. I haven't even gone through all the cards yet. I have like 600. Every single card is minimum $100.
Austin, I will let a Shar-Pei lick peanut butter off my cock on the podcast if you in the next year bring in 20 grand or show me 20 grand that you made from trading these Pokemon cards.
Yeah, it takes 8 months, 6
Sure
to
it
8
does,
months
yeah.
for me to send the cards to get professionally graded by PSA.
It's gonna happen.
When they get back, I can sell them.
Yeah, they're going to tell you that, these cards are worth, let's see here, carry the $2.74. Oh, well, shoot, Mr. PSA. What's the fucking organization?
PSA.
Was no, go ahead.
I'm just going to say that that was going to bomb anyway, that bit. But Austin probably spent, how much did you spend this weekend?
About 1,000, but that was including shipping stuff and cases that I bought. Okay. But yeah, about $800 in cards.
Okay, well, you're going to make about negative $750 in profit. So congratulations.
I was going to say, where do you sell Pokemon cards? Is it eBay?
eBay.
Shit like
if
that?
you look up the card,
Yeah.
PSA 10, because most of mine are going to be 9 or 10s.
Yeah.
And you go to sold, and then you'll see like this card sold for $1,000 yesterday.
Yeah.
Like they sell so frequently, you can just click sold on eBay and check the prices.
me and Danny have a little life experience. I've done something sort of like this once, and it wasn't as extravagant, and I learned a lesson because I have a buddy who's in memorabilia, and this is what he told me. There was a time when all of a sudden there was this purple Beanie Baby. You remember the Beanie Baby card?
I know the one you're talking about.
Shut up, Austin.
There was a time where this fucking purple Beanie Baby was all of a sudden everybody was like, dude,
Was it the Princess Diana bear?
Yes, I have one. All of a sudden, I bought that one, and then I learned my lesson. Everybody was saying that this bear was worth fucking 30,000, 20,000, 1,500, whatever. There were many different like ideas of what this bear could be worth, and people were buying it up. So I went to a little toy store and that had like older toys, and they happened to have the Princess Diana Beanie Baby. Mm-hmm. So I talked to the guy that owned the store, and I'm like,
it was purple?
It was purple, yeah.
Was it bloody and partially decapitated from the car wreck?
Fuck. She was a saint. So I talked to the guy and I go, hey man, I mean, what's up with these? How come they're all over the internet? And he goes, that's just what happens on eBay. He goes, I could just say, hey, that bear's worth 50 grand. He's like, but I got to sell it. And not only that, he goes, then when you get a lot of inventory, all of a sudden, nobody wants to buy it anymore. So I'm not saying that's what's going to happen with the cards, but Logan Paul, Gary V, there's a lot of brouhaha about these Pokemon cards. So when everybody starts selling them, the value of the card dips down a little bit because there's much more inventory. It's all about supply and demand. If there was only 5 of those fucking bears, then yeah, it's possible it'd be worth 50 grand. But you could put anything for sale for any price on the internet, and you have to sell it. So
I mean, my plan is to sell them in 8 months when I get them back. But I have cards that I've just been holding on to from when I was 11 that used to be worth $20, and I go, oh, I'll hold on to it. Now it's a $300 to $600 card if I sold it today.
But the thing is, Leo makes a good point, is what it's allegedly worth in market is different than money that you have in your bank account.
Right.
And to be fair, it's not a perfect analogy, because one of the problems with the Princess Diana bear is it came with this pre-recorded soundbite that when you pressed a button, it would go,
It did. No.
and so it was a little edgy for the target market of Beanie Baby.
Why did that guy take off so fast with Princess Diana? I mean, come on. Why were they going 120 miles an hour? Where were they running from? That is a weird thing that happened. Anyway, what I'm saying is we got to sell them. You got to sell them. And
I can sell them as is without getting them graded for an easy 5 times profit of what I spent.
I think that you should do that. You should do that before this fad becomes what it is, a fad. And
it's not really a fad, though. The prices have been going up for like 10 years now. I've been into collecting.
How much money have you made selling cards of any variety right now? Tell me. Lifetime.
Maybe like $1,000.
Well, you made $1,000. So
I used to, but I was a kid. I didn't have money.
Mm-hmm.
You made $1,000. Austin, right now what you're doing, I see it as parallel to what the ex-Sunfish Ruman used to do, or is still doing.
Oh, God.
You
bringing it back to poor Ruman.
You thinking that you're going to strike it rich off going to some garage sales and asking if they have a Blastoise is equivalent to Ruman thinking that shoving a camera in his girlfriend's face with no mic, no script, no subtitles, and thinking he's going to strike it rich on Instagram.
Well, I actually got 2 Charizards. So.
Good, great. I'm sure you're going to try to sell those, and you're going to find they're worth $15 combined, and then I'm not going to have to... You should have to do something bad, too, because I know I said I would get blown by a Sharpay.
Okay, we can have whatever challenge, but I'm sending a bunch of cards to get graded. A lot of them aren't worth that, and all the ones that I'm not going to send, I will sell immediately, so then we can see if I actually make my money back. Because I think I can make my money back plus a lot of profit.
Yeah, think is the key word. If a guy who's going to say that he made more money than me this weekend, but he was only made 1,000 lifetime, and we know 1,000 is actually like $100 he made at recess in 6th grade.
Well, it's not like buying Pokemon cards is my main source of income or anything.
But I'm saying
hobby.
You're way too confident, way too smarmy about this right now. I think you made a terrible investment. I think you're completely wasting your time, and I think you need to focus on a real craft, like your producing, like your videography, like your editing, and leave these stupid fads to the fools.
I've made pretty good investments. I mean, this equipment here is about $6,000 investment, and now I'm on the biggest comedy channel of all of YouTube.
Yeah, and you went down in flames as the graphic illustrated this week.
That was
on the
pretty
main
funny,
channel.
though.